In Massachusetts, it is illegal for a licensed gun owner to carry a loaded gun while he's impaired. So there are three elements here that the prosecutor would need to show at trial. Number one, that the defendant carried or controlled a gun. Number two, that the gun was loaded. And number three, that the person carrying the gun or the defendant was impaired. So a few of the finer details here. To carry the gun means obviously to have it on your person, whether it's in your clothing or the waistband of your pants or holster. Any of that would amount to carrying. But control often arises when the gun is in the defendant's car or in a car that the defendant is in, and the defendant can have immediate access to the firearm. Second is whether the gun is loaded or not. Now, a gun is obviously loaded if there's a bullet in the chamber of the gun, but also if there is a feeding device with ammunition in it and that has been inserted into the gun, that amounts to the gun being loaded, whether or not a bullet is in the chamber. And then lastly, with impairment, it's not as black and white as an OUI. So if you have a breath test for an OUI defendant and the breath test is good and it's over 0.08, that amounts to impairment. It's not the same with this charge. So the prosecutor, the Commonwealth, needs to show that the gun owner is impaired to the point where he's not able or he has reduced his ability to safely carry a firearm. And the jury instructions for this charge actually say the jurors can use their common sense to determine whether the defendant was in fact impaired to the point where he reduced his ability to safely carry a gun. So I've written a blog post on this, and I will put it in the description below.